So we all know that I'm a big fan of like animated movies, those more like Disney, Pixar, those sort of movies. But Wreck-It Ralph 2, Ralph Breaks the Internet is coming out soon-ish, and honestly, I'm kind of concerned. Okay, so as far as my knowledge goes, there have been two trailers released for this new Wreck-It Ralph, Ralph Breaks the Internet so far. Like, there's only been two trailers released, and there's a problem with both of them, okay? So, I'm just going to start with the basic, the one that some other people have been pointing out. Seamus Gorman, again, he pointed this out. Um, Neither of the trailers really suggest a plot, really. Like, they go to the internet for no reason. Now, based off what you can see from both of the trailers, what I would expect to happen is that the internet gets plugged in and we see Ralph being like, Wi-Fi, what, woofu, and then it's like, what is that? And then Penelope's like, let's find out. And then I'm guessing that someone's like, no, you can't go on the internet, it's dangerous. And that's why in the other trailer we see Ralph tell her at night, like, we're going to the internet. So something big, I hope it's not a lame reason, but something big must have happened for them to have to go to the internet. Unfortunately, based off of just what I've seen, it doesn't seem like it's going to be bad big, because when they go, they seem happy, and they don't seem in any sort of rush or danger when they're going to the internet, so that worries me. Also, another really key point thing, this is another reason why I'm concerned, is because the only really real hint at a plot that we get is at the very end of the first trailer when they're like, shouldn't it be Ralph wrecks the internet? And the woman says, yeah, but breaks the internet? It's kind of a thing. And they said, but doesn't Ralph wrecks the internet sound better? And she's like, you're not wrong. Honestly, it's sad that that little joke thrown at the very end of the trailer is like the biggest plot sort of like movement that we have. Based on that little clip, we can infer that one, when Ralph goes to the internet, it's not initially messed up. Like, he doesn't mess it up just by being there, which makes sense because he is a video game character. He's just, in a different world of video games, Am I saying, like, having the girl say that, like, Ralph breaks the internet, it's kind of a thing? It almost makes it seem that breaking the internet is supposed to happen. Like, it isn't like Ralph breaks the internet and, like, then they're trying to fix it. It almost, and the way that she says it positively, or kind of a let's sell the story sort of way, it's almost as if he needs to break the internet, or there's something wrong with the internet that he has to, like, overcome, or, like, take out, or destroy. Now, my theory, this is just a personal theory that I want to throw out there. My theory is, since Wreck-It Ralph and Penelope run streets and everyone else are arcade games, my idea, and this can be seen in our world, in real life, as internet games increase, and just like the internet got more popular in general, people stopped using arcade games. So, possibly, the reason that they actually go to the internet is so that they can shut it down or break it so that business will return to the arcade shop where they are, so they won't all be terminated. Because remember, like, when your game dies, you die. I know that's not like actually death, like the characters don't cease to exist, but they kind of live in depression and denial and they're never played with again, so they kind of die. So perhaps like the arcade business, is like losing money because of the internet, and they hope that by breaking the internet, they can return business to arcade game centers and thus save all of their lives. That's just a personal theory. I like the theory, but it's a personal theory. But see, the thing is, that's not like a big spoiler. Like, that was just logic, honestly. That's just basic, like, real-world logic. That's just what happened in our world. Another video game thing that, like, kind of hinted at a video game movie, Pixels? That movie with Adam Sandler and a bunch of other people. That movie, it wasn't a very good movie. It was okay, I guess. But, like, that movie kind of hinted at the same concept, like, arcade games are kind of going out of style. It's more retro now. It's not as mainstream. So, like, why wouldn't they infer that in the trailers if that is actually, you know, what is going to happen? Like I said, it's just a theory that I have, so I can't prove that's gonna happen. I just think it would make logical sense. Another thing is, I'm not sure how I feel about this, but the insertion of like the Disney princesses into this Wreck-It Ralph thing. Okay, so the first trailer is 2 minutes and 21 seconds, and 34 of those seconds is princess part, like Penelope talking to the princesses, and like they're trying to say, "Are you a real princess?" And they end with like I think it's Rapunzel saying, "Does everyone assume that your life is better because a big strong man came in and rescued you?" And like, okay, if that's just a funny joke that they throw in there, then like, great, it's kind of funny, I guess, sort of. Like, I get it. Disney princesses, until like the newer ones, they were typically seen as weak and name-saving. I understand, but don't make that a driving force of the movie. We don't need that in the movie. Wreck-It Ralph was perfectly fine and amazing without that insertion. Like, plus Penelope has always embodied the "I don't need a man." Yeah, Ralph did help her, but she has always been very strong, independent. It's not like she was a weak character in the last movie and like he came and completely saved her. She was always a strong character. She was always independent. She was always a "I can do this by myself" kind of attitude. And putting in this feminism aspect from the other princesses would be good if Penelope wasn't already such a strong-willed character. I feel like by placing this in, it might push it too far, and Penelope might come off looking like a brat or like a haughty sort of person just because she is already strong-willed, and this influence from the other princesses boosting her ego and boosting her like persona might push it a little bit too far for the viewers. I'm concerned. That's really why I'm concerned about Wreck-It Ralph. 1, we haven't seen any sort of plot, really. 2, the only plot thing kind of insinuates that breaking the internet is a good thing, which, like, you don't have to justify why, honestly. Like, you need big justifications there. 3, there is the chance that, like, they'll have that feminism, the Disney princesses feminism be a big aspect, which isn't inherently going to be bad. I just think that it needs to be done very carefully, otherwise it could turn out bad. Maybe, like, with more trailers, it'll get better, I'll understand more why they do things. And yeah, I'm definitely going to make more theories and like more comments as we get closer to the release date, because I really loved Wreck-It Ralph. It was unbelievable, and like I just hope we don't mess it up with Wreck-It Ralph 2. But if you guys like this video, don't forget to leave it a like. Comment down below, are you concerned about Wreck-It Ralph 2? How did you feel about the first one? What aspects do you hope they keep in the second one that you really liked from the first one? Don't forget to subscribe and share this with all of your friends who, you know, like Wreck-It Ralph, which, honestly, if they don't like Wreck-It Ralph, how are they your friends? I'm just asking. All my social media is right here, as you can see. It's awesome, it's great, you should follow me there, because I'm a pretty cool guy. I think that's all I need, guys. So let's have some fun and smile, because at least we know for sure that Penelope can still glitch.